As most of us know, after Tommy and Tubbo's epic fight with Dream, he landed himself a ticket in the Dream SMP prison. A prison ironically built by himself and Sam to prevent anyone from leaving no matter what. I'm here today to share what I believe to be the only way out of the prison, after studying its mechanics and inside workings for hours. And trust me, it's not what you expect. I'm going to begin this video by disproving some of the common ways in which people believe Dream could escape. Before I do, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more Dream SMP content, and you can always change your mind later. Now, let's begin with the method of constantly logging out while in the lava. This strategy involves the player, Dream, constantly logging out every few seconds while he's moving in the lava. Once he makes it to the top of the lava dispensers, he grabs a bucket out of the dropper, and then uses that bucket to pick up water in his cell and climb up and grab Harming 2 potions. He then uses these Harming potions to kill a guard and escape with their things. This strategy will undoubtedly get Dream out of the main cell, but once he reaches the outskirts of the main cell, he has to make it past the guards and break blocks to get out. These guards could very easily shoot him with a bow from afar to prevent the use of the Harming 2 potions. Furthermore, Harming 2 potions only do 3 or 4 half hearts of damage to a guard in protection 4 armor, meaning that Dream will need to throw 6 or more potions without being hit once. In another theory, Dream is asked to destroy a chest and then climb on the chest to reach these potions. This will take an unearthly amount of time. A good rule of thumb for this escape is to assume that every death that Dream takes will count as its last canon life, meaning that Dream must escape without dying at all, which immediately disproves these theories. Moving on to the Technoblade and Rambo team-up theory. For this to work, Technoblade is said to be sneaking into the prison using an invisibility potion, and he's meant to follow Rambo, who is on a fake visit to visit Dream. Keep in mind that for Technoblade to make it to Dream, he must follow Sam's path, as there are many barriers which he must die to proceed. The longest invisibility potion lasts 8 minutes, meaning Technoblade has to reach Dream within 8 minutes to avoid being caught drinking another potion. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that that is possible. He must also not wear armor or hold anything at any time, meaning if Sam sees the very obvious potion particles, or the sprint effects, or any armor/weapons, he'll be dead within a few hits. Technoblade has a very unlikely chance of actually reaching Dream without being caught climbing through the various security mechanisms with invisibility. If he is caught, I'm sure Sam will consider upping security a lot more and preventing any other conceivable escape method. With these theories out of the way, incredible work to everyone who worked on these theories, because they are still absolutely amazing and were the basis for this theory. I would now like to share the one weakness contained within Pandora's vault. From the very beginning, Sam has made it very clear that you cannot break any blocks within the radius of an Elder Guardian, saying it can take up to 9 hours, so any method of escape requiring a broken block has just been voided. But what is something you can always do, no matter what potion effects you have, no matter what debuffs you have? That's right, place blocks. Placing blocks in Sam's prison is almost as dangerous as placing bedrock in a house, as anything you place will take hours to break. In order for a block to be broken, you either have to kill the Elder Guardian and then break the block, or you have to spend hours mining through the block tediously. For this reason, I believe that Dream is going to escape from the inside, rather than leaving through the entrance and having to run through all the security mechanisms and possibly have to break blocks to get back through them. But the real question is, who exactly is going to help Dream escape? Because it's very obvious that Dream cannot escape on his own, since there is no evidence that he has set up an Enderpearl stasis chamber which would allow him to just teleport out at will. I have a list of 4 people who could free Dream from the prison using the method I will state later. These people are Technoblade, Rambo, Puns, and Wilbursut. Technoblade has a favor to Dream which may or may not be used based on this tweet here. Puns is allied with Dream since the start of the SMP, and I find it hard to believe that Tommy coerced him to his side in a few days. In a chat with Dream, Puns also stated that he would be a spy for Dream, meaning that he could be faking it, and he could actually be on Dream's side.
I think that you should not be on my side.
Really?
Well, you should, but you should act like you're not on my side.
Rambo is the most likely candidate, as he has Dream in his head, and he makes eye contact with Dream before his prison sentence, and Dream also seems to defend and respect him. Wilbersoot may also be a candidate, as when he returns, most likely, he will have the memories of when he died working with Dream, being a vassal of Dream, and never being wronged by Dream. I believe Rambo is most likely to set Dream free, so I'm going to describe the plan using Rambo as the escapist. With context out of the way, let's break down Dream's only escape plan. The main idea behind this plan comes from the 1.7.2 update. 1.7.2 added many new blocks, biomes, items, etc. But the feature we'll be focusing on today is the ability to build portals that are different shapes. Keep in mind that Dream's cell is just a portal waiting to be lit. A key waiting to be opened. It's quite literally Pandora's box. I am on a reconstruction of the prison right now, and Dream's cell has two possible portals that can be lit. This portal and this portal. As you can see, this is a key part of the master plan. Rambo goes to visit Dream, making sure earlier, if necessary, break any portals within 128 meter radius of main nether portal, but that's not necessary. Rambo can then simply place obsidian in the hallways as seen here, and then blow through any door. Since they're made of blackstone, they can be blown up by TNT. Rambo must cover up his tracks with obsidian, as it takes over 9 hours to break a block. Sam mentioned earlier that it will take over 9 hours to break a block with Mining Fatigue 3. And once he enderpearls across this chasm, he can simply place a little piece of TNT in the vault door, and that should blow through it. If one piece of TNT doesn't cut it, then another one will be fine. Once he's through this iron vault door, he needs to enderpearl up to here, and then continue running through the main courtyard until he reaches this mid-control room. Once he's here, and he's covered up his tracks using obsidian, he just needs to light a piece of TNT in this doorway. Once that's blown up, all he has to do is swim through this swim tunnel that Tommy and it swam through on half a heart. And once he makes it through this swim tunnel, it's required that he drinks his fire resistance potion to get through the next part, or he can acquire one from the station to the left. Then simply enderpearl through this lava chasm. The longest fire resistance potion is 8 minutes, so he will have enough time to get through this lava chasm and the next one as well. And once he makes it to the next one, all he needs to do is maintain a constant Y level while swimming through until he reaches Dream's cell. As seen here, it does take a little while to get there, but if you maintain a constant Y level and don't change your direction that you're looking, you will make it there. Once Rambo's in the cell, all he has left to do is light a portal. Once he enderpearls into the room, you'll see that this portal from before can just be simply lit by flint and steel. And then both Dream and Rambo head through the portal. Once they're through the portal, Dream's essentially free to do whatever he wants to. He could cash in the favor with Technoblade to protect them, he could run off and build his own house and gear up for the next war, or anything else anyone can think of. And that concludes what I believe to be a high success rate plan. As long as Rambo places obsidian behind him, he ensures that no guard can catch up to him whilst he pearls and places blocks. And that is how Dream will escape Pandora's vault, only needing to manipulate one person into placing a portal in his cell. Keep in mind that this is just my opinion, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this plan. Whether you agree or disagree, I would like to hear some feedback in the comments. Thanks for tuning into the video. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed. You can always change your mind later. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.